right away.
Let's see what Vanna is wearing tonight.
Ever notice how nobody ever wonders what Vanna's thinking? Okay, stuffed artichokes, marinated chicken wings, mango chutney, a loaf of bread, a jug of wine. What kind of wine goes with mango chutney? Red, preferably a full-bodied Italian. Speaking of which, when is your boyfriend due back in town? Sunday, if there is a God.
Who are you going out with tonight?
A friend of Bob's, he's down visiting from Boston. His best friend. Oh, God, I hope he likes me. What if he thinks I'm dull and unattractive? What if he tells Bob I'm dull and unattractive?
What if you don't like him?
I'll fake it.
Hi.
Wow, Bob told me you were pretty, but I wasn't expecting a knockout.
Todd, this isn't Allie. It's her roommate, Kate.
Oh.
This is Allie. Al, I want you to meet my oldest friend in the world, Todd Kramer.
Wow, Bob told me you were pretty, but I wasn't expecting a knockout.
Thank you. This is my daughter, Jenny, and my son, Chip.
Hi.
You two ready to go?
All packed.
Oh, this is great. The game's free, the girls are pretty. I should get out more.
Yeah, Todd's a real workaholic. We've been planning this trip for months. I finally had to drag him down here.
Oh, speaking of which, I really should check my service before we go.
Forget it. Tonight, you're on the wagon.
Great chow, Allie. I think I ate too much. Hey, how come you always get the good cooks?
Always?
I used to date a chef.
Stephanie, right? Or was it Pam?
No, Stephanie was the chef. Pam was the architect.
You dated an architect?
Yeah. Boy, was she built. That was a joke.
Oh, I guess you guys dated a lot of girls when you were much, much younger.
Bob did. I wanted to, but there never seemed to be enough time.
I tried to fix you up.
Well, this is true. Remember when we doubled with the Mitchell twins? And the only way you could tell them apart was... Never mind.
Just how many girlfriends did you have, Bob?
I don't know. What difference does it make?
Excuse me, Bob, but where's the euphemism?
Oh, it's down the hall. I'll go with you.
Aren't you on the air in a few minutes?
Yeah, be back in a flash.
Man, this is the worst indigestion I've ever had.
Oh, perfect. Bob's best friend comes to town, and I poison him.
It's not your fault that he's sick.
Bet you never got sick when Stephanie made him dinner.
Look, the teams are coming out on the ice.
Where's Bob?
Ladies, we've got an emergency. Bob's friend just collapsed in the hallway. They're calling the paramedics. Now, a replacement announcer is on his way up, but we're about to go on the air, so why don't you two cover for him while he's on his way?
What about you?
Well, I'm the engineer, you know? Say something.
No, thank you. No, thank you, no.
Hi. Hi. So we're here. We're watching a hockey game between the Islanders and the Rangers. And my name's Kate McCardle, and here with me is Allie Lowell, and she's doing the color commentary.
Hi. On the ice, we have red and blue.
Tonight's special guest is Vanna White.
It's a conspiracy. Hi.
Hi, Jen.
Is that Mom?
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio. What happened?
Bob's friend had a heart attack.
Oh, my God. Is he okay?
Oh, it was a mild attack. When we left the hospital, he was in stable condition.
What about your condition?
Oh, I'm still a little shaky.
Why don't we all sit down?
Well, how long will you have to stay in the hospital?
Couple of days. Are you sure you're all right? You've been so quiet all evening.
Oh, just thinking
Oh, what?
about how fragile life is.
Yeah.
I mean, Todd's a year younger than me. If it can happen to him, it can happen to me.
Oh, Bob, you can't think like that.
Oh, yes, you have to. You must. I mean, you got to realize how precious life is while you have it, and how precious the people are who you love.
Thanks, Bob. Should I make some coffee?
None for me, thanks. I'm gonna go to bed. Me too. I'm really glad your friend's gonna be okay,
Oh,
but...
Chip, Jenny, you guys are the best.
Oh, thanks, Bob. Night.
Oh, Allie.
Bob.
You know, you don't realize how precious everything is until you know how quickly it can all go away.
If I promise not to go away, will you let me go long enough to fill the pot? Bob,
you wanna hang up your coat? Your button's making kind of a dent in my face.
Thank you.
Sure.
What do you think? Well, he's had a shock.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll just snap right out of it.
Wow.
What?
You guys.
I'll make the coffee strong.
Dion is hooked. Penalty, and a fight is broken out in the ice. You know, normally I'd tell you who's fighting who and who's winning.
But does it really matter?
Of course it matters.
Wouldn't we do better to ask why they're fighting?
No!
You know, to me, blood on the ice is just a grim reminder of how far we've strayed from good, clean fun.
Who's bleeding?
He's broadcasting.
2 men are being carried from the ice. If only they had stopped to smell the roses.
Lamarski here. Think about it.
You said he'd snap out of it by now.
I think he's got it a little worse than I originally thought.
Is Bob going crazy?
No, honey, he's just having a spiritual reawakening.
I hope he doesn't shave his head.
Hi, guys. How's Todd?
Good. He'll be going home to Boston soon.
Great news, huh?
Yeah.
Katie. Chip and Jenny home?
No, but you already hugged them today, remember?
Hey, what are those?
Oh, those are just party favors for a bridal shower that Allie and I are catering next week.
Oh, wow. Ooh, you know, that is what it's all about, you know? Being loved, loving someone. Oof. Love. Did you want to tell her what we did this morning, or should I?
What did we do?
Well, we walked to breakfast, then we stopped to smell the roses. Then we walked home and we...
Stopped to smell the roses?
We saw a brand new, shiny, cherry red Corvette convertible in a dealership window, went in and bought it.
Isn't that kind of a big investment to make on the spur of a moment?
Oh, come on. Life is short. You gotta grab what you can before the parade passes you by.
It's gonna have to be going pretty fast to pass you and Yvette.
Oh, that's right. And I gotta hustle or I'm gonna miss my broadcast. Take you to dinner tonight.
You can't afford to take me to dinner.
I'll take you to a drive-in. Pick you up at 7.
Oh my God, he's turning into Dinah Shore.
I don't know what to do with that man. He cannot afford that car. And the manager down at the station said he has to lay off the editorials or he's going to be out smelling the roses for good.
Well, there are less than 2 minutes left in the third period. Boy, this game has gone fast.
You know, hockey's a lot like life. 1 minute you're putting your skates on, and the next minute they're retiring your jersey.
Oh, no, not again.
That is why you gotta go for the goal.
Take the best and leave the rest. Well, I'm a lucky guy because, you know, I have the best.
And her name is Allie. Oh, boy, she's cute, she's smart, she's funny, and oh, boy, is she funny. I'm crazy about her, and she's crazy about me. So what am I waiting for? Allie, if you're listening, or even if you're not listening, will you marry me?
I'll make the sauce, you make the salad.
Okay.
Mom, you will not believe it.
What happened now?
Bob wants to marry you. He said so on the radio.
What? No, that can't be. You must have misunderstood.
I didn't. He said he had this terrific girlfriend named Allie and he wanted to marry her.
He said that on the air?
Yeah.
Well, at least you have witnesses.
No, there's gonna be a mistake.
Hi.
Ted, you're back. When did you get in town?
Just now, took a taxi into the airport.
Wow, you came first to see me. That's so sweet.
Well, I came to congratulate Allie. The driver was listening to the hockey game, so am I going to be an usher? Do I need a tux?
He really said it?
Right on the Triborough Bridge. So you're getting married.
I am not getting married.
You're not?
If you say it's because he wants kids and you don't, I'm walking out of here.
We never discussed marriage. We never discussed children. I didn't even hear the proposal.
We need an instant replay on this thing.
Why? You love him, don't you?
That's not the point.
What is it with you two? You love me, but you won't marry me. You love Bob, but you won't marry him.
Yeah, what is it with you two?
Ted, Bob is not ready to get married.
Al, he asked you to marry him. Either he's ready or he's out of his mind.
Uh-oh. You see, Bob's best friend had a heart attack, and he's been acting very weird ever since. Today, he bought a Corvette.
Oh, let's get him a straitjacket. Hey, what's wrong with buying a vet? I would love a vet.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
You know what's wrong with you two? You're always analyzing things too much, looking for hidden meanings and reasons behind things. The only way a guy has a chance around here is to knock you over the head and drag you off to his cave.
I got Conan. You got Candide. Well, now that I've had the barbarian's point of view, I'm going upstairs and barricade myself in my room.
Hi, everybody. So, you hear the broadcast?
I heard about it.
So what do you say?
Bob, do you really want to marry me?
I accept.
Oh, that's not a proposal, that's a clarification.
Well, of course I want to marry you. Come on, what do you say? Instead of having dinner tonight, we'll drive down to Maryland in the new vet and say I do.
I can't.
Why not?
Guys.
All right, Allie, listen to me. Now, imagine yourself in outer space, looking down at planet Earth.
Hold on, Major Tom. Let's get back down to Earth and we'll discuss it over dinner.
In Maryland?
No, in New York, but I'll let you order crab cakes.
All right. Your cherry red chariot with 245 horses awaits you.
Good night. Good luck.
Nice.
So what do you think?
It's cherry red.
Not about the car, about Bob.
Oh, well, he's a little nuts, but I still think Allie should marry him.
Well, I just hope Mom comes to her senses before Bob comes to his.
Yeah, you guys may be right. I mean, they are in love with each other.
Yeah, they like the same things.
True.
They seem to have fun together.
Yeah?
They have great sex.
How would you know?
I was guessing.
Are we still talking about them, or are we talking about us?
Oh, definitely them. Whenever we talk about us, we break up.
Let's not talk at all.
Now you're talking.
What are you doing?
Still hungry. Where is the crispy shrimp?
I think Jenny took it upstairs.
You want to go out for some dessert?
No, I'm kind of on a diet. Bob insisted on driving with the top down so we could gaze at the stars.
Where is Mr. Rogers now?
Combing the neighborhood to find a place to park his wind machine. How do you get bugs off your teeth? How was dinner? Terrible. They made us wait while they seated people who came in after us. Then, when we finally got seated, we were right next to the kitchen, and they still managed to mix up our order.
Bob didn't get angry?
No such luck. He did manage to have a very polite conversation with the waiter, however, on whether his glass was half empty or half full. Oh, boy. Listen, he got shocked into it. He's going to have to get shocked out of it. How?
What a car, what a night, what a woman. She tell you we drove with the top down?
We guessed. Too bad, you know, in New York City, there's so much pollution that you can't really see the stars.
Oh, people in New York see stars all the time, right after they're mugged.
Oh, did I tell you Bob lost money in the stock market?
No. Oh, too bad. How much?
Couple $1,000.
He must have been pretty angry.
No, not really. You know, anger's a pretty wasted emotion. I mean, what is money compared to the beauty of the changing seasons?
So what else should we talk about?
You know, I read that the suicide rate was going up.
I know what you guys are trying to do.
What do you mean?
You're trying to make me admit that every silver lining has a cloud. But you're only proving my point. You gotta live for today.
I give up.
Me too. I'm gonna go out and have a huge gooey dessert and damn the calories.
Oh, hey, I know where there's a great ice cream place on Columbus.
Columbus? Isn't that kind of far?
Well, not if we drive. Hey, Dad, can I borrow the car?
Oh, my car?
Yeah, I think that Kate needs a new hairdo.
Thanks a lot.
Sure. It's parked on the corner. Enjoy.
Thanks. See you guys later.
Bye.
They're a great couple.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm gonna make Ted my best man.
Bob, I can't marry you. Not just yet.
Allie, before you say no, come over here. I want you to try something.
What are we doing?
We're getting married. Come on, I'm gonna get up there. Okay, now, imagine yourself in a long white dress. Oh, I'm sorry, off-white. Dum, dum, da-dum, dum, dum, da-dum. Come on, take my arm. Now, would you look at this, huh? Not a dry eye in the house.
Bob.
Shh, quiet, the priest is about to speak. Do you, Allie Lowell, take this man, Bob Parsky, in sickness and in health, or rich or for poor, because he really loves you, and he wants to have fun with you and make you laugh for the rest of your life, to be your lawful wedded husband?
Bob.
Oh, shh, quiet, quiet. Answer the question.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear over the organ. It sounded like you said no.
Well, what I meant was not just now. Excuse me, everybody, but you see, Bob's had a shock recently, and it's made him think about death.
Shh, Allie, this is a wedding, not a funeral.
I'm not so sure. I think one of the reasons why you want to rush into this, Bob, is that you're afraid of dying, and you're afraid you might miss something.
Why should I?
Well, you shouldn't, but just a couple of weeks ago, you were in a panic because we were getting too serious. You know, we've got time.
Well, no time like the present.
Well, yeah, if it seems like a good idea now, it might seem like a good idea 6 months from now.
The champagne will spoil.
No, champagne doesn't spoil, it ages. Just like love. I think we should wait.
Oh. Well, I mean, what about all these people? They got all dressed up.
No, I think they went home. Oh, Bob, nothing's gonna happen to you. You're gonna live a long life. And I just want you... Well, I want us to be sure before we decide to spend the rest of our life together. What do you think?
I think we should elope. Why don't you go upstairs? I'll get a ladder.
Oh, you're not gonna believe what happened.
Well, you're back awfully fast.
We didn't get very far.
Oh, it's my fault. You couldn't get the car started, right? So you got to twist the key just very gently to the right.
Oh, it started.
Boy, did it start.
Right into 3 lanes of traffic.
Wait, I don't understand.
You had an accident.
I know what you're gonna say, but don't worry. We had our seatbelts on.
You know, at first I was so angry. I mean, it was Kate's fault that we swerved. She was making me look at a star or something. I felt terrible. But then I thought of what you said earlier tonight about anger being a wasted emotion. And you know what, pal? You were absolutely right.
How bad was the damage?
Oh, it's totaled.
You totaled my car.
Oh, yeah, but don't worry. I got a friend who owns a body shop, and it'll be good as new by, the spring.
And I love spring, don't you? With the buds on the trees and walks in the park.
Wait, you mean you totaled my brand new cherry red Corvette?
You don't believe in violence, remember?
Yeah, what's a car between friends?
Think somebody better get Bob some roses to smell fast.
You know, Bob, when you look at this from outer space, what is one little wrecked sports car? Seems pretty insignificant.
Oh, my God. They wrecked my brand new car, and I haven't sent the insurance check in yet. I can't afford this car. How can I afford to fix it? Did I tell you that I may not have a job? Oh, my, I want to be dead.
No, you don't. You want to live like a normal person.
Yeah, on this planet, not on the good ship Lollipop.
What about my car?
Your car is fine. It was a trick.
A trick?
Yeah, shock therapy. We wanted you to stop smelling the roses and start smelling the coffee.
You mean my car's all right?
Your car's fine.
Look, guess I have been a little bit off the deep end lately.
A little? You've been on Jupiter.
Tonight, guys, it's our 100th episode, so we're playing ourselves.
Oh, hi, Jane. Hi, Susan.
This is Allison Smith. This is Ari Myers.
Hi.
And in the role of Freddie Kohler, Freddie Kohler! Sure, sit down.
I'm on my line.
It's okay, we'll wing it.
Do you realize that we have been sitting on this couch for nearly 5 years?
Yeah, you'd think somebody would have cleaned it by now.
How come in 5 years we've gotten older, but you guys have stayed the same?
The magic of television.
Wait, you guys aren't going to embarrass us and show clips of when we were younger, are you?
Not yet.
No, first we're going to settle the most asked question about our show.
As a matter of fact, it was recently a cartoon in the New Yorker. By now you should know which one is Kate and which one is Allie.
In case there's still any doubt, let's go to the videotape. I'm Kate McCardle. 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 I'm Kate. I'm Emma McCardle. I'm Kate McCardle.
Hello, Allison Lowell here. I'm Allie.
Allie Lowell.
Je m'appelle Allie Lowell. I'm Allie. I'm Allie Lowell. This is Allie Lowell. I'm Kate.
You're Allie.
Oh, right. I'm Allie.
That makes me Kate.
And neither of us is Cagney and Lacey.
Show us when we were kids. Later, during the 11 o'clock news.
Oh, come on. You were all adorable.
Just sit there, relax, stroke the cat.
Cat's been dead for the last 20 years.
Nitpicker.
Wait, we forgot to mention one of the cast.
Who?
The one who was with us for 9 months. Willie.
And he did more growing than all of us put together. So did his mother.
But nobody noticed.
Well, how could they? You were always standing behind something.
Or carrying something.
They even dressed you funny.
They covered you with bubbles.
Finally, they broke my leg and put me in a hospital bed. Anything to keep me from standing sideways.
And when they couldn't hide you anymore, they patted me to match.
And here's the reason for all that hiding. William James Ebersol.
Is this his first time on television?
Unless you count the sonogram.
And while Susan was having labor problems, I was having labor problems of my own, trying to keep a job.
You did go through a lot of them.
I sold art posters, some of which were not too artistic.
You got any, adult posters?
You mean like smut?
Yeah, smut.
You might be interested in this one, sir. It's called Submission. I tried my hand at telephone sales. Hello. Have you heard that Macrobiotic magazine is offering a special... I sold tickets at a local movie theater. Did we miss much? Let's see. A car chase through a shopping mall, Hoover Dam exploding. I worked in a museum. I nearly destroyed a law firm. Franklin Morris, Yarash and Koysam, good morning. Just a moment, please. Franklin Morris, Yarash and Koysam, good morning. No, Mr. Yarash is in Paris. Can Mr. Boris help you? Just a moment. Mr. Boris, Mr. Forrest for Mr. Yarash. Franklin Yarash, Yarash and Koysam, good morning. Mr. Yarash from Paris? No, Mr. Boris is with Mr. Forrest. Can I give you to Mr. Morris? Franklin Morris, Yarash and Koysam, good morning. No, Mr. Yarash is in Paris. Paris, Europe? No, Mr. Boris is with Mr. Forrest, Mr. Morris is with Mr. Yarash. Franklin Morris, Paris and Car Wash. Just a moment.
No wonder you had to start your own business. You couldn't hold a job.
I held a job for nearly 4 years.
Oh, you didn't have time to change jobs. You were always changing men.
How many boyfriends did you have?
Slut.
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind.
Which one was your favorite?
Ted, hands down.
Then how come you kept on breaking up with him?
I had my reasons.
I don't need anything but you.
That's not true. You need a lot of things. Why do you think that you were sitting in this room alone when I got here?
Trying to figure out what to do with it if it wasn't going to be a nursery.
That's exactly my point. That's what this room is supposed to be. And if it's not, someday you're going to look over at me and you're going to ask yourself if it was worth it. And I don't think it would be.
Well, what do you want?
I don't know what it is. I only know what it isn't.
This doesn't make any sense. My mother and father met, they fell in love, they got married, they had kids. What's happening? Who changed the rules?
I know a lot of people who didn't get to live out their dreams, I guess.
Well, I don't think I like what's going on out there.
Give it some time. It just got started.
What am I supposed to do?
Find somebody who wants the same things that you want, and you will. And then, when you find her, she's gonna need this.
You're breaking my heart, you know.
I know. Mine too.
That was so sad.
Yeah, but it worked out all right. I went home, made an entire chocolate cake, and now we're back together.
Funny how food has played a supporting role on our show.
Supporting, I think that food has been the star of our show. What's for dinner?
Pot roast and cauliflower and cheese casserole. Chicken with walnuts and mushrooms, hot and spicy vegetables, humble duck and lemon sauce, and 2 Hunan egg rolls. Roast lemon chicken, scalloped potatoes, glazed baby carrots, salad moutarde, and bread. Roast lamb, mint jelly, baked potato. Anchovy pork bowls. Plum sauce with little red potatoes, asparagus, and apple fritters for dessert. 1 water slice of lime, 2 coffees, sugar no cream, cream no sugar, 7 tuna sandwiches, mayo, onion, tomato. Lunch?
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
During the commercial, I'll get you something.
Thanks, Mom.
Jane. Okay, we've got time for one more series of clips. What should we show before Freddie eats?
Show some of the silly stuff we did.
Silly stuff? We never did any silly stuff.
Oh, anything we did, we always did with dignity.
Exactly. Dignity. Always dignity. Kate, teach me to belch.
It's easy. You just take a deep breath, then swallow. Hard. Fine. And you? I just walk here. I don't know nothing about shooting. No.
Stuck! I'm stuck! I don't know a shorter word for it. I'm stuck! What are you doing? You'll kill yourself!
Don't worry, I'm good at this. When I was a kid, my mother used to yell at me, get off the furniture and do your homework.
I suppose you want to see my nevus, too.
Mustard, thank you.
Do you know what's in that thing?
No, and please don't tell me. I'm about to eat it.
Every waste product known to meat packers. Skin, ears, cow lips.
I love cow lips.
How can you do that to your body?
Well, I was a vegetarian. I can't eat that, you guys. Sorry.
It has white stuff on it.
No, it has white cookie stuff on it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
We have heard that song 100 times. Okay, who knows all the words?
Not me. I think I do.
Yeah, sing it.
Oh, I think I've done enough singing on this show.
Poor wandering one.
For starters. Poor wandering one, if such poor love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, because you come to me with naught save love. You're
The voice is the same, but the song sure changed.
What about the hairstyles? What would we have ever done without mousse?
And blow dryers.
And bleach.
Watch it.
See for yourself.
Give me a head with hair, long beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, steaming, flax waxing. Give me down to there, hair, shoulder length longer. Here, baby, there, mama, everywhere, daddy, daddy, hair. Flowing, showing, long as God can grow it, my hair. Let it fly in the breeze and get caught in the trees.
So, do any of you guys have any favorite moments from the show?
Oh, when Janet brought Miriam over.
Wait a minute, one at a time.
When Janet brought Miriam over.
When Ari and I answered that personals ad.
When Susan dreamed I'd turn into a valley girl.
When I pretended I was dead.
Okay, we're gonna show you every one of them.
Hi, can I help you?
Like, hi, Mom, it's me. God, like, don't you even recognize your own daughter?
It's just that you're so blonde.
Well, for sure, the sun does that. Oh, Mom, this is my friend Woody. Woody, this is my mom. Mom, Woody, Woody, Mom. Okay, okay.
Nice to know you, Woody.
Awesome. Mind if I wax my board?
No, go right ahead.
Your mom's tubular.
Like, I'm sure I don't know that, okay? Isn't he a total fox?
Okay, well, that just about does it.
Wait a minute.
What?
Well, you had all this talk about mistakes. I didn't see any mistakes.
Okay, you want mistakes? I'll show you mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen.
And children of all ages. Our goof reel.
I know what we can do about Richard.
What?
Well, I forgot. I know what we can do about Richard.
What?
Well, you know how we both want him, but we don't know which one of us should go after him?
Makes us... Chicken have chicken.
I never had to dress to meet a
What are you making such a big deal?
Allie, there are 8 million people in the naked city and only 2 jobs. Today you have to be a master's in order to be a panhandler. I'm not gonna leave it like that. Allie, there are 8 million people in the naked city and only 2 jobs. These days you have to have a master's in order to be a panhandler.
Yeah.
Allie, there are 8 million jobs in the naked city.
8 million at once.
Don't you think the goings-on in this hospital are a little suspicious? Somebody in there holding my tongue unsucked.
Take your hands off that woman. She belongs to me. She belongs.
This is no time to practice your French. We've got work to do. What? This is no time to practice your French. We've got work to do. Now, the movie is set in the Deep South. Fred still has that Civil War stuff in his vaudeville trunk, hasn't he?
Which needs are those?
The needs to jump on us. Yeah.
Hi, Haven. Hi, Blair. 14. 15.
My mom won't even let me put my feet on the coffee table.
I'm trying to do a workout here, guys.
Sorry, Kate.
1, 2. Oh, come on. What now?
Hi.
Hi, Allie. Why'd you ring the bell?
I don't live here anymore, remember?
Vividly. My roommate is driving me crazy.
Pumping up so you can take her.
I figure if I can't work out my problems, I'll work out my body. You want a soda?
Thanks.
What's up?
Jenny moved to the dorm, and I'm feeling lonely.
Don't worry, pal. She'll come by every time she needs to do the laundry.
Guess what, Kate?
You guys remember Allie?
Hi, Allie.
Hi, guys.
Kate, Blair and I just had this really, really great idea up in my room.
Used to be my room.
Really? It's so cute. You should see what Haven's done to it.
Yeah, you should see.
I'd love to.
Okay, close your eyes. Okay.
Oh, my God. Gosh, you have done such a nice job.
Isn't it something?
Oh, do you really like it? Of course they do. It's perfect.
Remember, when you're getting dressed and you want to look your best, you will always be in style if you wear a happy smile.
Haven writes poems for greeting cards.
You wrote... Don't embarrass me with compliments, please. Let's tell them our idea. Okay. Are you ready?
I doubt it.
My very, very, very best friend, Blair, wants to rent one of the other bedrooms.
Oh, my gosh, well,
It's $4.12 a month, right?
Well, $4.12 would be half the rent. If you gave me that, I'd be living here free.
Okay.
Okay. It's not that I don't think you'd be a perf roommate. It's just that I think the two of us living here at one time is enough. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Kate. Maybe you should reconsider. Girls, could we be alone for a minute, please?
Are you crazy? Living here with Haven is bad enough. If I lived with two of them, I would be driven up the wall. And the walls would be covered with kitten posters.
But kittens are so cute.
Blair and Haven are so cute.
Don't you just want to take their little heads and bash them together?
Yes, and you want me to live with them.
No, I want you to sublet the apartment to them and move into the condo with me.
What? Oh, I don't think I could do that, Allie.
Why not? You're miserable, and since Jenny's moved out, I've got an extra room.
You're married, Allie. I couldn't live with you and Bob.
Bob's moving to Washington.
What if it doesn't work out and he moves back?
Well,
what if it does work out and you move down to Washington?
Okay, then you'll either move back here or to another place. But in the meantime, you'll be saving some money and making some plans.
Why does this sound familiar?
Because this is how you talked me into moving in with you after I divorced Charles.
You don't owe me anything, Allie.
That's not true. And even if it were, where else can I find a free babysitter, convenient business partner, and very, very, very best friend?
I don't know.
It's me or them. Oh, look at them. Like two sparkling sodas gone flat.
Haven, I've decided to let you and Blair sublet my apartment.
We're gonna be roommates and best friends. What could be more perfect?
Kate and Allie, the next generation.
We'll fly in Saturday, and the real estate agent can show us around in the afternoon.
Fine.
Sorry about the mirror.
Oh, what's 7 years bad luck anyway? Say, that was about the easiest move I ever made.
Still, I'd like to make it up to you.
Go ahead.
How about dinner tomorrow night?
That's it?
You like Mexican?
Si, senor.
Good. Si mañana.
Okay. Bye.
I can't believe you did that.
Did what?
Accepted a date from a perfect stranger.
Oh, come on, Allie. Nobody's perfect.
Would you tell her she's crazy?
You're crazy.
Thank you.
What would she rather have me do? Just sit home alone every night?
No, but I happen to think when you accept a date from someone, you should at least know their name first.
His name is Tom.
It was printed on his overalls.
Come on, you guys. Give me a break. You're worse than my parents.
Okay, I won't say another word.
Well, that's it. I'm all moved in.
Great. Say, have you seen the real estate agent's card?
It's attached to one of these apartment brochures.
What are you guys doing?
We're going down to Washington this weekend to rent an apartment for Bob.
My first broadcast in 2 weeks.
Oh, Bob, that's great. You're finally going to be on TV.
Kate? Feet?
Oh, sorry. We always put our feet on the coffee table at, the old apartment.
But that was the old apartment.
Right.
Well, this seems to be in control. You want to watch some TV, Cupcake?
Sure thing, big guy.
Well, I'll just go in my room
No, stay.
Sure won't be in the way?
Absolutely. Excuse me, can you just...
No, sorry.
Wow! Kate?
I just startled her in the bathroom.
What happened?
Well, she had a towel around her head, and, you two really should get different colored bathrobes.
What did you do?
Don't worry, it was just a misdemeanor.
Coffee?
Yes, please.
Oh, good morning.
I hear we have to be color-coded.
Bob, did I hurt you?
Fortunately, I have quick reflexes.
Good.
Coffee?
Sure. Where's the toaster?
Oh, we don't have a toaster. Let me introduce you to our new state-of-the-art digital toaster oven.
How does it work?
Oh, it's very simple. You just press the insert button, place the toast inside, set the timer, set the toasting level. How do you like it?
Burnt.
That's not a choice. You can have beige, taupe, suntan, or coffee.
I already have coffee. I just want toast.
Suntan's great. We gave a piece to the painter to match the bathroom.
I'm sure it's lovely, Bob. It's just that our old toaster only had one setting, and I guess I got used to the taste of charcoal. Hey, you know what I could do? Go back to the old apartment and pick it up.
You're gonna bring the old toaster here?
You don't want me to?
Well, it is kind of tacky. I mean, it was fine for the old kitchen, but...
This is the new kitchen.
Right.
Oh, well, I'll just have coffee. I want to lose 10 pounds before my big date tomorrow night anyway.
You mean the one with the total stranger?
Who might be an escaped convict posing as a flirtatious mover.
You promised.
Okay, not another word.
Where is the sports page? Oh, you're reading it.
I won't be long.
I just love to read last night's scores with this morning's toast and coffee.
The Rangers won, the Islanders lost.
Thanks a lot.
More coffee, popsicle toes?
You bet, sugar lips.
Oh, man, the dialogue around here is too fattening. I'm gonna go get dressed.
You want some eggs?
No, thanks.
How about you?
I'd rather have another kiss.
You got it.
Pat been here yet?
Who's Pat?
The super son. What's he coming here for?
He's selling cookies.
I am not buying anything from that kid.
Why? What happened?
I came home today with a bunch of groceries. I met him in the lobby, and he offered to carry them up for me.
That's nice.
Well, I thought so. We got up here, I handed him $1, and he refused it.
That's nice.
I thought so. Then he told me he charges $1.50 per bag plus tax.
That's terrible.
I thought so.
I kind of like him. How come only 3 plates?
Kate has a date.
I'll get it. Who is that?
It's Pat, the super son.
Oh.
Hi there. Can I interest you in purchasing some delicious cookies to raise money for the St. Winifred's girls hockey team?
Is this a joke?
Oh, I assure you, this is no joke. As a matter of fact, it's a pretty sad story. You see, little Melissa Maloney from 15B was selling these cookies door to door when this Doberman from 17F just, it's pretty grisly.
Unbelievable.
Pat, the deal's off. My mom says if I give you a 10% commission, I'll have to owe the church money.
Melissa, you recovered. It's a miracle. Look at her walk. Did you?
All right, get out of here. That guy's either going to end up in jail or on Wall Street, and then he'll be in jail. Oh, no.
Hi.
Hi. Cookies.
Yeah, did you hear about the Doberman?
Hey, Tom, you remember Allie and Bob? This is their son, Shep.
Hi.
Nice to meet you again, Tom.
Are you sure you guys don't want to stay in? I made a roast.
No, Tom promised me Mexican, and I'm holding him to it.
Well, I love Mexican.
So, Tom, where do you live?
Jersey.
It's the Mexican restaurant in Jersey.
No, just across town.
Have any plans for after dinner?
Well, nothing specific.
We'll think of something. Good night, everybody.
Bring you back a taco chip.
I don't want a taco chip. I want the whole enchilada. Was that funny or what?
Oh, good. Everybody's asleep. Would you like a drink?
Sure, thanks. I'm sorry about the restaurant. I forgot how noisy it was.
That was just the tile. It kind of made it seem like we were eating in a bathroom. But the food was bueno, and now we are alone, and it's quiet.
Kate, is that you?
Yes, Allie, but I'm fine.
Hi, guys.
Oh, I want something, right?
The poor man's starved. There's roast beef in the fridge. You want a snack?
No, thanks. Listen, maybe I better go.
No, stay. We'll be out of your way in a minute. So, how'd it go?
I can't find the mustard.
Behind the milk.
I'd really like to stay, but I've got an early day tomorrow.
I still can't find it.
Use ketchup.
Look, I know this is pushing my luck, but let's get together Saturday night.
I'd love to, but Bob and Allie are going to Washington, and I promised I'd keep an eye on Chip for them.
Oh, go ahead, Kate. We'll get Jenny to watch Chip.
Great. Pick you up at 7.
Okay.
Good night.
Thanks.
Must have gone well. You're seeing him again.
Actually, it didn't go at all.
My fault, right? I shouldn't have asked for the mustard?
I just don't think this living arrangement's gonna work out.
Because we walked in on your date?
We seem to be getting in each other's way a lot lately.
Didn't happen in the old apartment.
But this is the new apartment.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll be in my room.
Kate, sit down.
I'm sorry that I made the remark about the new apartment.
I'm sorry I walked in on you and Tom.
Allie, don't be. It's your apartment.
It's our apartment.
Yeah, but you guys own it.
Okay, let's just call it the apartment.
It's not just the apartment, but Bob, Kate, and Allie is not the same as Kate and Allie.
Is Bob the problem? I'll dump him.
I love Bob. It's just sort of weird living with a married couple.
You won't be living with a married couple. You'll be living with me. As soon as Bob gets settled in Washington, we can get settled in here.
You really think it's gonna work out?
Absolutely. Give it another chance.
I don't know.
I'll let you put your feet up on the coffee table.
Get serious.
I am serious. Just do me one favor.
What?
Take your shoes off first.
Whoa. First the shoes and the socks, then get a pedicure.
Okay. Forget the shoes. Tell me about Tom. What's he like? Who are his parents? What's his background?
Hey, Chip. Got any laundry you want done? I only had half a load.
And why are you here?
Well, because Kate's going out tonight, and Mom thought you'd want some company.
I mean, she thought I'd need a babysitter.
Look, just think of me as the washerwoman here to do her laundry and study for 18 midterms. Kate, your date's here.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jenny, Allie's daughter.
Hi, I'm Tom, Mary's son. Hey, Chip, how you doing?
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Hold me back. You ready?
Yeah. You guys, we ought to be back around 10 because we're just going to go to a restaurant.
Actually, I thought we'd skip the restaurant. I have a friend just had a baby and he's having a big champagne celebration.
Sounds like fun.
Well, you two kids run along now and have some fun. Don't worry about a thing here. Oh, and Tom, don't keep her out too late, okay? Cosby Show, 2nd year.
Chip, don't be so near that glue.
Hi, I'm home. Anybody up?
What do you want this?
Oh, just set them down anywhere. What do you charge for luggage?
This one's on me.
Hi, Mom. I thought you weren't coming home until tonight.
Oh, Bob's stuck at the station all day and all night, so I thought I'd catch an early shuttle.
How about rustling up us dudes a little breakfast?
Yeah, us dudes are starving.
You dudes know where the refrigerator is. Rustle up your own breakfast.
How's Washington?
Fine. Next trip, I'll bring you.
Hey, all right.
Not you.
I found some cake.
Hey, my man.
Put the cake away. I'll make breakfast. How was your weekend?
The usual.
The usual?
Morning.
What are you doing here?
I spent the night.
Whoa.
Go to your room.
Hey, I don't have a room.
Go to my room.
Morning.
Hi, Kate. Sleep well?
Come on, Cat.
Kate, look who's home.
Allie, what are you doing here?
Better question is, what is he doing here?
I think I'll go put on my shirt.
It's not what it looks like.
How could you let a man sleep in this house with Chip and Jenny here?
He had too much to drink. He couldn't drive. He passed out on the sofa.
Well, I think I better go now.
Tom, will you please tell Allie that you slept on the sofa?
I slept on the sofa.
See?
Hey, I had a terrific time. I'll call you.
All right.
Bye.
He had a terrific time on the sofa.
Are you calling me a liar?
I don't know what I'm calling you.
Well, I certainly do. I've had enough. I'm moving out. Now I know why you were such a hurry to move into the dorms.
What's Kate talking about? Why's she moving out?
We had a fight.
What about?
Did you know a man slept here last night?
What are you talking about? What man?
The man Kate had a date with.
Really?
Yes, and with you and Chip in the house.
Come on, that doesn't sound like Kate.
She said he had too much to drink, so she let him sleep it off on the sofa.
Yeah, now that sounds like Kate.
But I caught him coming out of the shower.
So, he woke up early. What's the big deal?
Well, it just seemed to me, I mean, I assumed that there was something...
That sounds like you.
It does not.
Mom, has she ever lied to you before?
No, I don't think so. I should believe her.
That sounds like you, too.
That was me. Would you stop saying that? I should apologize.
I would.
Kate.
What?
I'm scum. I'm slime. I am not fit to be wiped off the bottom of your shoe.
Is that an apology or just a sudden burst of self-awareness?
Anything that will make you forgive me. I'm sorry I didn't believe you about Tom. Of course you wouldn't sleep with a man in this house with Chip and Jenny here. And even if you did, which of course you wouldn't, you'd come and tell me the truth, which you always do.
Damn right.
Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll wait on your hand and foot. I'll go to the dentist for you.
Why this sudden change of cold, dark heart?
Well, I just had time to think about it, and it all happened so suddenly. I overreacted. I reacted badly. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're forgiven.
Thank you.
I mean, even you're entitled to make a little mistake once in a while. Would you hand me those things you're putting in the bottom drawer?
Why?
Because I want to take all my clothes today. I'm going to have Tom come by and get the rest of the stuff next week. He owes me.
But you said you'd forgive me.
I did forgive you.
Then why are you moving?
Allie, it's not just because you called me a liar. It's just that I want to be able to put my feet up on the coffee table.
I already told you you could put your feet up on the coffee table.
I'm being metaphorical. I want to be able to read the sport page with my burnt toast and coffee in the morning. I want to be able to date whoever I want without the Spanish Inquisition. I want to be comfortable.
Oh. I guess I have a lot more to apologize for than I thought.
Allie, you don't have anything to apologize for. This is your apartment.
It's our apartment. I said that and I meant it. I guess I'm just not living up to it.
Well, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as living with my parents.
Oh, thanks so much.
Or Max. He always used to have all his actor friends over to rehearse at our apartment. The rain in Spain fell mainly in our living room. I never had a moment's peace.
At least you got to read the sports section in the morning.
Oh, I never should have said that. I overreacted. Obviously, I'm willing to share.
So am I. Would you please reconsider?
Okay. These things go in the bottom drawer on the left.
Put them there yourself.
What happened to the part about waiting on me hand and foot?
I lied. Boy, do I love shopping for Laurel Jordan. It's the only time I get to feel like a millionaire. Hi, Chip. Hi, Mom.
Well, she's throwing her money away as far as I'm concerned. Look at these. Imported olives, imported mushrooms, imported vinegar. Her salad has traveled more than we have. Look at this bill, Allie. It's here somewhere. We had practically the same list, and she paid 3 times as much as we did. I think it's sinful.
It's her money. Wish it was my money. Just think of the things I could buy.
I wonder if she gives any of it to charity.
Call her. Tell her we have her stuff and ask her.
I bet she doesn't.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. She just seems awfully self-centered. I know the type. Zillions for scallions and nothing for the poor. Oh, hi, Laurel. Kate McCardle. We just got back. We'll bring your groceries right up. Oh, all right, if you like. See you soon. Bye. She's going to come and get them herself.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
There's something wrong with the mayonnaise.
Oh! I bought another jar. I'll make you another sandwich.
No time, Mom. I'm meeting Eddie.
Well, you've got to eat something. Here, have an apple.
Okay.
Is Bob up yet?
Nope. What time did he get him from Washington last night?
About 2.
Okay, thanks. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Sorry.
Sorry, Laurel.
No, it's quite all right. He's a lovely boy. He's not for sale.
Kate.
That was just a little joke.
Oh, but an honest one. I think I realize the source of your humor, Kate. The rich lady from the penthouse can probably afford anything she wants.
Just a dumb joke.
Unfortunately, when it comes to the really wonderful things in life, like a child of my own, it just isn't true.
Just a dumb, stupid, lousy, rotten joke.
What do I owe you?
Forget it.
The bill is on the counter.
Oh, good.
Oh, good morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company.
I'm not company, Bob. I live here.
I think he meant... another joke.
Good.
Good morning, honey.
Good morning.
Look, I'll grab a shower and have breakfast later. How are you, Laurel?
I'm fine, Bob.
Good.
He's beautiful, Allie.
He's not for sale.
I wish he were. I do envy you. Somewhere along the line, I made a decision not to marry, but lately, I've been so bored. I think a husband would be a terrific idea.
Well, all the work you do in charities must keep you busy. I'm sure you make a lot of friends down at those community programs that you're involved in.
To be honest with you, Kate, I'm not really a joiner.
Ah, I see.
I have a few friends, but all of them together don't add up to a Bob.
Really?
He's a special fellow, Allie. From the few times we've met, I've honestly become aware of his sensitivity.
When did you see his sensitivity?
Well, it's just there. The way he asks, "How are you?" When Bob asks, I really believe that he wants to know.
Oh, he does. He really does.
You know what, Allie?
What?
Find me a Bob.
What?
You and Kate. Well, I mean, you found a picture for above my fireplace, a ficus for my den. You've done my shopping. It's your business, and you're very good at it. Find me a Bob.
To marry?
Exactly. Well, I leave it entirely up to you. Once you've found him, I'll go anywhere you say to meet him. I'll pay all your expenses, and I will pay you $25,000 if I marry him. Now, here's a check for $5,000 as an advance against expenses, and it's yours to keep whether you use it or not. Just find a Bob for me, Allie. Here, just take it, dear. Don't think about it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Take it, Ellie. Take the check.
Of course, yes.
Now, are these my groceries?
Yes, may I help you?
No. You stay here and help Allie find me her husband.
Of course, it's been very nice doing business with you, Laurel. Can you believe it? A check for $5,000? We've never been paid that much. Let me see it. Well, it's not doing any good in your hand. Let's go cash it. Allie, we're going to be rich. All I have to do is go look up a name in my diary, find a guy for Laurel, and we're going to be rich, rich, rich.
Not as rich as he's going to be.
Who?
That guy we find is going to be marrying millions.
You're right.
Some man walking around out there, and we're going to make him a multi-millionaire, and we only get $30,000 for it?
Yeah, but he's got to live with Laurel Jordan.
She is despicable.
Yay, we finally agree on Laurel Jordan.
And if he finds her despicable, they'll get a divorce.
And get half of her zillions. Boy, we're doing something awfully nice for some dumb jerk.
Not some dumb jerk, another Bob, remember?
Right.
Right. Well, why another Bob? Why not Bob himself?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that we have a chance to make $1 million staring us in the face.
Why can't I see it?
Because you're not thinking, Kate. Laurel obviously is crazy about Bob. You know that.
That's clear.
And if she could have him, she would grab him in a second.
Yeah, Allie, but...
So why don't we just give him to her?
What are you saying? This is a lousy $30,000. So long, Bob.
It's more than that. It's half of everything she has. Don't you see? I divorce Bob. He marries Laurel. After a period of time, say like a week or a month, he becomes so obnoxious she divorces him. He walks away with $10 million. That's $5 million for you, $5 million for me, $100,000 of which is going to go to the biggest re-wedding you've ever seen.
You are serious?
You bet your life I am.
Why do I get $5 million?
You have the hardest part of all.
What?
Keeping your mouth shut.
Let's go for it.
And so, my darling, I called my connection at the Intercity Charity Council. She gives nothing to anyone, not a penny. She inherited her money from her father, who was a slumlord, and has not given back 1 cent. She doesn't deserve to have it, Bob.
But we do?
We will. We'll earn it. Oh, Bob, if you love me, divorce me.
Whatever happened to sending a dozen roses? That used to be good enough.
And then marry Laurel until she divorces you.
Now, why, may I ask, would she divorce someone as pure and ethical as me?
For not sleeping with her. Got it?
Come on, Allie, you gotta try harder.
I can't, Kate. I can't make myself cry.
Well, you gotta look pained. You don't want this lawyer to know that you and Bob are setting up Bob's future divorce from Laurel. Now cry.
I can't.
All right, ready?
Don't you dare.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, you said your grounds for divorce from Mr. Barsky are mental cruelty.
Extreme.
Extreme mental cruelty. Now, do you have any examples we could use, Mrs. Barsky?
I would say that his calling from Washington to say that he wasn't going to be home for the weekend so he could spend it with his beautiful blonde boss was extremely mentally cruel.
Good example. Good.
Anything else, specifically with this other woman, Laurel Jordan?
Aha! There you have it. You hit it right on the head there. You're very good, Mr. Garfield.
Thank you. An example?
Tell him about last week, Allie.
Last week.
She was at their house.
Right at their house, our house.
And?
Oh, well, wait until we hear this one, Kate.
And Bob comes into the room when he hears Laurel's voice, flaunting his half-naked body in front of her, yawning and stretching solely for her benefit, obviously going out of his way to flex his long, sinewy muscles in a snake-like fashion so as to arouse any woman's basest instincts.
Yes, well, I understand the situation entirely, and I should start proceedings immediately.
Very good.
And if Mr. Barsky doesn't protest, as you say he won't, I see no reason why you two should not be divorced within the month.
He did it! Oh, Bob. Bob!
Allie. Thank God we're alone.
Oh!
I mean, us. All of us, away from Laurel.
Did you bring any money?
Patience, Chip.
Allie, I've got to talk to you. Totally alone.
Ooh.
Trouble?
I don't know, it's been 6 weeks. I think he was hoping that she would have started the divorce proceedings by now.
So was I. I really need a Ferrari.
Oh, Bob, I can't stand it. Why is it taking so long? Oh, my. My heart and my body ache for you.
Unfortunately, Laurel feels the same way. Who knew I was such a great thing?
What are you saying?
She's still madly in love with me. She won't give me a divorce, a separation, or anything.
How can that be? You haven't.
Oh, I haven't.
So then,
She's glad. She hates that.
I love that. So now she may never divorce you.
It looks that way. See ya. Wait. I could divorce her.
And get nothing? Don't you see? Her $1 million lawyers will see to it that you don't get one penny, and all our time apart will have been wasted.
What are we going to do?
We'll get all of it, Bob. Yes, all. If she loves you as much as you say she does.
Oh, she does. You know, there must be something about me.
That's enough, Bob. Therefore, she's probably made you the sole beneficiary of all of her insurance policies, plus the sole heir to her will. She doesn't give anything to charity. She has no children.
Yes, but what good would that do us unless she died?
People die, Bob. Some when they're old and gray, and some when they're middle-aged and hennaed. And some when they won't divorce you, so I can't have you back in my arms again. Oh, Bob, nothing and nobody will keep me away from you.
Allie, you wouldn't.
Weren't you listening?
Allie, what are you looking for?
A cigarette.
You don't smoke.
I don't want to smoke it. I want to look for it. It calms my nerves.
Oh, I guess I'll look for one. I'm kind of edgy, too. Oh, no, I'm not going to look. I know me. Today I'll look for one. Tomorrow I'll look for two. By the end of the week, I'll be looking for a whole pack.
Allie.
Mom!
Oh! You are right. I checked. I'm the sole beneficiary of her insurance policies and the only heir mentioned in her will.
Good. Then that's it.
Yes. Have you told Kate?
Not yet.
Told Kate what?
Bob and I have decided to kill Laurel.
I don't want to hear it.
You just heard it.
Tell me about it.
Laurel refuses to give Bob a divorce.
Oh, boo.
Well, you should understand that. You know, I have these long, sinewy muscles.
Cool it, Bob.
Oh. Anyway, it seems that's the only way we can get her money.
I see.
The question is, how?
Well, since our apartment is over yours, I thought I could loosen the bolts in the balcony railing, and Kate could go out on your balcony and call Laurel. Then when Laurel went out on her balcony and leaned over the rail to answer Kate,
the railing would give way and
she'd come crashing down on me, killing me instantly.
That's no good.
I hate it.
Of course.
What?
The burr under the saddle.
Which burr?
What saddle?
On Sunday, when she goes riding, you'll place a burr under her saddle. And just as she's approaching the high, ivy-covered walls to jump, she'll shift her weight, causing the burr to dig into the horse's back, causing the horse to rear and throw her. It'll be over in a second.
Oh, she doesn't go riding.
Darn, what was that thing about the railing again?
Forget it.
Of course.
Yes?
We'll tamper with her brakes. On Sunday, when she goes for a drive, as she's coming down McHenry Mountain, rounding Dead Man's Curve in a fog so thick she can't even see the hood ornament on her car, well...
No good.
Why not?
She doesn't drive.
Kate'll drive her.
Wait a minute.
Of course.
What's she gonna do to me now?
Of course, of course, of course. Bob.
Yes?
Isn't it time for you to go upstairs and ask Laurel to fix you your favorite dinner?
Well, gee, Allie, it's only 5:30.
Bob.
Well, I'm starving. What's my favorite dinner?
Tuna salad.
She knows I don't eat tuna salad.
I know. You better not eat it tonight, either.
Isn't that the contaminated mayonnaise that almost made Chip sick earlier?
Exactly.
You mean that could actually kill someone?
I think so. Taste it, Kate.
Come on! I don't see why I'm only getting $5 million when I'm the only thing standing between you and the electric chair.
Blackmail is an ugly thing.
So is murder. I was gonna get half of whatever Bob got in the divorce, so why shouldn't I get half of whatever he gets when she mayonnaises out?
That could be $50 million. What do you need $50 million for?
We're not talking need here, Allie. We're talking want. Really, really want.
All right, you greedy little witch. What do you want $50 million for?
I want to save the whales.
I've misjudged you, Kate.
What are you going to do with your $50 million, Allie?
It's so noisy in here with the windows open. Maybe I'll buy Connecticut and put it outside. Oh, it looks as though they're coming down our block.
You're right, they're stopping right in front of our building.
Oh my, they're coming inside.
Huh, there must be somebody sick or dead inside.
Gee, I hope it's no one we know.
Well, let's see. Who do we know? We know Bob, we know Laurel. Maybe we better call up and see if they're all right.
Well, that would make sense. I should be concerned with my children's ex-stepfather.
Allie.
Bob! Did you?
I did.
Is she?
She is.
Oh, thank God! Now we can be together again.
Very nice. Very loving. Allison and Robert Bosky, you're both under arrest for the murder of Laurel Bosky.
Not me, right?
Who are you?
The accomplice.
Yeah, you too.
How did he figure that out so fast?
You got the right to remain silent.
Fat chance.
Swing low, we carry on. Coming for to carry me home.
Shut up! I wish you'd told me you were going to wear that. I would have worn something else.
Some fair trial. We find the defendants, Kate McCardle and Robert and Allison Barsky, guilty as charged. I planned the whole thing from the start. My name should have been first.
I don't want to fry! I don't want to fry!
I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry.
Grow up.
I don't know why I should be getting the same sentence as you two. You're the one that thought of the mayonnaise and handed it to Bob. He's the one that put it in the tuna salad and handed it to Laurel. I never touched anything.
Why didn't you bring that up at the trial?
I don't know, it just didn't seem like the right place.
I'm sorry, ladies. The Supreme Court turned down your appeal.
What about Bob?
He even had less appeal than you did.
So that's it?
I'm afraid so.
We fry?
You fry.
When?
When's good?
How about Monday?
Why not?
Monday it'll be. Goodbye, ladies.
Oh, Kate. We made a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
I know. Are you going to wear a blindfold?
Only if they shave your head. I really don't want to see that. I'm sorry I got you into all of this. Do you blame me a lot?
Of course. What happened, Allie? Where did it all go wrong?
It all started with Laurel coming down for her groceries, seeing Bob, and then waving that $5,000 check in front of her face.
But you never took it.
I didn't.
No, the last thing that happened was me saying, "Take it, Allie. Take the check."
No. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Allie, that's a check for $5,000.
I know, Kate. I'm sorry, Laurel, but there's only one Bob Barsky in this world, and he's taken. Took me 30-something years to find him, and I don't think I could find another one in less time than that.
I understand. Don't understand so quickly, Laurel. Let me work on it.
Do you really think you could come up with another Bob for me, Kate?
I'll bet if you took this $5,000 down to...
One package lasagna noodles, 6 cans tomato paste.
Okay, what about a vegetable?
She left that up to us. I thought zucchini.
Really?
What's wrong with zucchini?
Nothing. It's just that Dr. Brown is a psychiatrist, and you know how obsessed they are with sex.
You're kidding.
A lot can be read into a zucchini.
Maybe you and Dr. Brown should have a talk between courses.
Hurry up, Chip, or you'll be late for the bus.
How's our budding downhill racer?
Packing everything he owns. I told him for a weekend in the snow he does not need 2 Hawaiian shirts.
I'm ready. Are you sure you have enough warm clothes?
Yes, Mom.
Jeans, sweaters, socks?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, Bob, will you make sure that the bus gets off okay?
Yes, Mom.
I wish I were going with you, kid.
You wish you were going on a 2-hour bus trip with 38th graders?
Yeah. You pass around food, sing songs, rap with the teachers.
Oh, which reminds me, you listen to Mr. Humphrey. What he says goes.
I will.
Oh, and don't let any of those daredevils make you go up too high. Stick to the bunny slope.
Oh, Mom.
Come on, Chip, let's go before she makes you promise to stay in the lodge all weekend.
Mom, I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid anymore.
I know. Call me when you get there.
Watch out for the abominable snowman.
Don't ski into any trees.
Oh, Mom.
Don't worry, Allie. He's going to be fine.
Oh, you're probably right. Mr. Humphrey will watch out for them.
Let's get back to the Browns' dinner party.
Are artichokes sexy?
Only to other artichokes.
Oh, I'm glad he straightened out.
Allie, I'm back.
I'm in Chip's room.
Oh, man, the market was so jammed. They were out of French bread. We'll have to stop at the bakery. Whoa, what hit this place?
Hurricane Chip. Oh, listen to this. Dear Chip, is this class boring or what? Right back. Linda.
Who's Linda?
Girl who dots her eyes with little hearts.
All girls in the 8th grade dot their eyes with little hearts.
Wonder why he never mentioned her. You want some gum?
Sure. Probably because you're the mom and she's a girl?
Yeah, probably. They're so private at this age. If it wasn't for laundry, I wouldn't have a clue.
My mom did her best detective work that way.
Let's see. 1 crumpled test paper. B+.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 comb with fewer teeth than Leon Spinks. And 1... One condom.
You didn't like your meatloaf?
I'm too upset to eat.
Allie, probably not what you think it is.
I think it's a condom, Bob. What do you think it is?
I mean, he's probably just carrying it around to feel grown up.
Maybe. But where did he get it?
Oh, there's a million places he could have gotten it. From a friend, in a drugstore, a vending machine.
Vending machines? Whatever happened to bubble gum?
It doesn't work as well, Allie.
I think Kate's right about the best friend. You know, when I was 15, Doug Bergeson and I stole some from his older brother just because it was cool to carry him around in your wallet. I carried that thing around so long you'd see the imprint through the leather. I was some cute kid.
Real cute, just like a Norman Rockwell painting.
Well, no, my point is I never had a chance to use it. By the time opportunity knocked, I think I've made my point.
You know, I don't think it does any good to second guess him. The best thing to do is just ask him.
Right. Bob, we should go up to that ski lodge right now.
Allie, I don't want you to think that I'm taking this lightly, but embarrassing him in front of his friends and cutting short his weekend is not the best way to handle this, especially since we don't know the facts.
Bob's right. It could be very innocent.
You forget. I found it in the same pocket as the love note from Linda.
Love note? All she said was the class was boring.
Obviously, she's a thrill seeker. Oh, God, what if they're on the same trip?
We have nothing to worry about. The boys and girls are staying in separate sections of the lodge.
Besides, you yourself said that Mr. Humphrey was going to keep a close watch on them.
How do I know what Mr. Humphrey will do? I don't even know what I should do.
You should talk to Chip.
I know. But it was hard enough talking to Jenny about sex.
Allie, I told the weekend anchor I'd sub for him Sunday night. But if you want me to, I'll stay and talk to Chip. Unless you think his real father should talk to him.
Charles?
She's right. He should probably talk to somebody who's actually had sex.
Morning, Allie. Is the coffee ready?
Oh, I finished it. You'll have to make a fresh pot.
What's all this?
Hors d'oeuvres.
For which army?
For Dr. Brown's party.
It's a sit-down dinner for 6. You have finger food here for 50.
Well, what we don't feed them, we can freeze. I was up all night. I had to do something.
You were up all night. Did you eat breakfast?
No. I kept searching for an explanation. Where did it come from? Why is he carrying it around?
Allie, you gotta calm down. Because staying up all night on an empty stomach is not gonna help the situation. You want me to scramble you some pancakes?
No. My stomach's in knots. My head is spinning. Chip is my little boy.
He's not such a little boy.
Well, he's not a man yet, either.
Aren't teenagers frustrating? You don't know whether to read him a story or loan him the car. Hi, Mom. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi. You must be having some party.
Catering one.
Ben and I left the tape over here the other day.
Yeah, the rental's gonna kill us.
Jenny, has Chip talked to you about any girls lately?
No, not that I can think of. Oh, wait, you know, he did mention that he thought Christy Brinkley was hot.
Christy Brinkley?
I doubt she's the one.
Why are you talking about this? I mean, what makes you think Chip's interested in a girl?
I found a condom in his pocket.
A what?
One of these. I found one of these in his pants pocket.
Way to go, Chip!
The reason I'm telling you is that if you know anything, I want you to tell me.
Chip's just a little kid. Why, just last week he was asking me if people's noses get mushed when they kiss.
See, Al? See what? It sounds as though he's planning on kissing someone.
I don't know, Mrs. Barsky. When I was a kid, it was cool to steal one of those from your dad, just to carry it around.
Yeah, I've heard of kids who did that.
Why is everybody in such a hurry to grow up? It is not that much fun being an adult.
Mom, just don't worry. Try and relax.
Yeah, Chip's a good kid.
Jenny.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Brown. I'm Kate McCardle. This is Allie Barsky.
Come in, please. I see you dress alike.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, only when we work.
Of course. I can't tell you how glad I am you agreed to take this job on such short notice. We just had to celebrate when my husband won the award for sexual deviance.
You actually give an award for that?
My husband's a psychiatrist, too. He's a Freudian. I'm a Jungian. Our guests are mostly Gestalt. They should be arriving soon. I'd like to sit down to dinner at 8. Will that work out all right for you?
Allie? Huh? Dr. Brown would like to serve dinner at 8.
Oh, sure. I thought we would start out with oysters Rockefeller.
For no particular reason.
And then we'd go on to Caesar salad, lasagna, stuffed artichokes. Oh, do you want the condoms before or after dessert?
Excuse me?
Coffee. When do you want me to serve the coffee?
Well, after dessert will be fine, thank you. Oh, that'll be Dr. Goldstein. He's obsessively punctual. Now, if you need anything, you'll let me know.
Thanks, we're fine.
Do you want to serve the condoms before dinner or after dessert?
It was on my mind. It just slipped out.
Well, thank God it was a Freudian slip and she's a Jungian analyst. Maybe she won't make too much out of it.
I don't know how I'm going to make it through this job.
Could you believe what her husband won the award for? I told you these psychiatrists are obsessed with sex.
Well, at the moment, so am I. My mind is racing with things to say to Chip. My heart's palpitating. I think I'm hyperventilating.
Allie, that's just too much coffee on an empty stomach and no sleep.
Are you sure I'm not having a heart attack?
It's just your body reacting to the caffeine.
I think it's overreacting. I'm feeling dizzy. What should I do?
Bend over.
What?
No, come here. This is an old actor's trick that Max taught me. You unlock your knees, you drop like this, you bend over, and you shake out all the tension.
If I bend over, I'll fall down.
No, you won't. You'll feel good. Trust me.
Tomorrow we're switching to decaf.
Okay, just shake. How do you feel?
Nauseous.
Just keep on shaking like this. We're going to add a little vocalization, okay? We're going to take a deep breath and let it out. Oh. Not oh. 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 Allie? Oh. She told them I can tell. Every time I walk in there, the conversation stops and 12 trained eyes are trained on me.
Maybe it's because Charles and I got a divorce and he didn't have his father at a crucial time.
Allie, will you just put Chip on hold for a second? Those people think you're crazy. I mean, they're looking to see what we're going to do next.
We're going to serve the stupid salad.
All right, can we serve it calmly and professionally this time?
I'll try my best.
Pretty awful. Well, he's obviously repressed.
That would be my diagnosis.
It sounds like she's trying to force him to remain a child.
Precisely. She's just not allowing him to grow as an individual.
So you're fairly certain it's the mother.
Isn't it always the mother?
Oh, sure, blame the mother.
Boy, that really burns me up. Allie, you cannot take the fact that you're upset about Chip out on the guests. They have a right to their own opinions.
They weren't voicing their opinions. They were mother bashing.
They were talking about one individual case.
Oh, you heard what she said.
Isn't it always the mother?
Face it, Kate, we're psychology's scapegoats.
Maybe we are, but tonight we're also psychology's caterers. And if you don't calm down, we're going to get thrown out of here.
Sorry, I'm upset.
All right. Will you do me a favor?
Don't ask me to bend over again.
I won't.
What are you doing?
I'm pouring a shot of brandy.
That's for the crepe Suzette.
Yeah, well, what's left in the bottle can be for the crepe Suzettes. What's in the glass is for you.
Me?
Sip.
No change.
Give it time. How's the lasagna doing?
Oh, bet you it's almost done.
Yeah. Great. Let's start arranging these plates.
Oh, first I have to refill the wine glass.
Allie, I'll refill the wine glasses. You stay here.
Kate, I am calm. The brandy is working.
That's good. Take the lasagna out to cool and I'll be right back. They need more bread.
It's in the oven.
I'll get it. What was that?
I hiccuped.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm feeling much better now. How's everything out there?
Allie, they are crazy about your lasagna. Maybe that's the wrong choice of words, but still, I think we've redeemed ourselves.
Good.
Allie, where are you going?
I'm gonna serve her bread.
Allie! Al! Surrender! Are you sure you're okay?
I'm feeling a little dizzy. Is it getting warm in here or what?
Allie, where's the brandy glass I gave you?
It's over there. Do I need another sip?
No. As a matter of fact, it looks as though just a couple little sips was plenty on an empty stomach.
It's very hot in here. Don't you think maybe instead of the crepe Suzettes, we should just serve ice cream?
Don't worry about dessert. I'll take care of it. You just hang on, okay? I'll fix the crepes. Allie, we're out of brandy.
How can that be? I just had a couple of sips.
There was a half of a bottle of brandy here.
I'm sorry. I'll get some more. It's hot in here.
Al, I think I should make you... How about a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, nothing hot.
The meal is just marvelous.
That's just great. We're just making dessert.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Not particularly.
Well, she's been working very close to the stove. Sit over here. It's very cool.
Is there more garlic bread?
I was just going to bring it out here.
Well, I'll bring it out in a minute. We just have a small problem.
Yes, I'm beginning to sense that.
Well, it's just that we're planning to serve these beautiful crepe Suzettes, and we accidentally brought an empty bottle of brandy.
I see.
Is there a liquor store near here?
I keep a bottle in the library. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Thanks. You stay there and don't move.
Stay. Kate forgot the bread. Kate. Right.
It wasn't.
How long did it take you to actually complete the study?
Oh, 3 years more or less. I had to conduct over 100 interviews and...
Bread?
No, thank you.
Leave it here for later. Didn't you like your lasagna?
Oh, it was delicious, but I'm on a diet.
Not me. I'd like to have seconds.
So you're gonna eat?
Who wants to field this one?
Are you feeling all right?
Fine. No, actually, I'm depressed. No, concerned is a better word, but don't pay any attention to me. Just go ahead with your dinner.
Are you concerned about a drinking problem?
No. I'm not going to tell you what I'm concerned about because it involves my son, and you're just going to say it's because I'm the mother. But 8th grade is too young to be having sex. Oh, I know. You guys think it's okay, because Kate says all you guys think about is sex.
Allie?
Hi, Kate.
Feeling any better, Allie?
Oh. The headache's gone, but the humiliation is coming back. I'm beginning to remember everything I said.
It's nothing that they don't hear every day.
From crazy people.
From people with problems.
Speaking of which...
You guys, I had the best time in my whole life. I went on all the lifts and all the trails. From now on, I live to ski.
Looks like we have an Olympic champ in '96.
Oh, man, it's such a rush. It's the most fun thing I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah. Are you okay, Mom?
Oh, yeah, I just had a little headache. I'm so glad you had a good time. Hey, why don't you go into your room and unpack your suitcase?
Okay. Do you think we can maybe go skiing next weekend?
Maybe. We'll talk.
All right.
So when are you going to have this little talk?
Now, I just needed a few moments to collect my thoughts.
It's not going to be that hard. Just remember what the doctors told you.
Seek professional help. May I come in?
Sure, Mom. So, did you think about us going to the mountains next weekend?
Not just yet. I have something else on my mind.
What's up?
Chip, do you remember when I took you to see Top Gun and Kelly McGillis asked Tom Cruise over for dinner and they had some wine and they were staring at each other for a long time and I sent you out for popcorn?
Yeah.
I sent you out for a reason. Do you know why?
You were hungry?
No. I didn't want you doing what Tom Cruise did.
You don't want me to be a fighter pilot?
This isn't working. Chip, I found a condom in your pocket.
Mom!
What were you doing with a condom in your pocket?
It wasn't mine.
You were just carrying it around for a friend?
Eddie gave it to me. He was passing them out to everybody.
Eddie was passing around condoms?
Mom, do you have to keep saying that word?
Well, Chip, if you're old enough to have one in your pocket, you're old enough to hear the word. Oh, and by the way, I don't think you're old enough to be carrying one around.
All the guys do it. It's no big deal.
So you weren't entertaining any thought of using one?
Oh, has anyone ever died from embarrassment?
It can't happen. I tried it last night. Chip, you shouldn't be embarrassed to talk about sex. It should be something that we can talk about together.
Thanks, Mom, but sex and mothers just don't go together.
Chip, mothers have sex.
Oh, man.
As a matter of fact, it's a prerequisite for the job, and it's something we ought to be able to talk about.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know how you feel about it, what you think about it.
Sounds pretty good.
As good as skiing?
Yeah.
Well, it is. But there's a big difference. Skiing is recreational. Sex is a part of an adult relationship that involves love and commitment.
I know.
I'm not talking about a teenage crush.
I think I'm too young, don't you?
Much too young.
How old do you have to be?
Well, there's no set age. But when you get there, you'll know it. And at that time, I hope you'll remember to use a...
Mom, please, don't keep saying it.
Chip, people don't die from embarrassment. But they can die from ignorance.
I know.
Do you also know that birth control is as much a man's responsibility as it is a woman's?
Yes. Are we almost done with this talk?
Yeah. But I'm glad we had this talk. Communication is very important. You know, Bob thought he was the one that should have the talk with you, but I'm glad it was me.
Bob knows?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
does Kate know too? Yes, but it's okay. We're adults. We understand. And now that we're comfortable enough to talk about sex, we can talk about it anytime, right?
Yeah, I guess. But
I don't know if your soapbox.
An acre and a half.
$4.5 million. Haven't got it.
Half an acre.
What do I look like, Donald Trump?
A blade of grass.
You're getting warmer.
Mulch? Poultry job, long limbs swathed in satin. The gold chain on her ankle glittered and drew his eye from the pool of blood on the carpet. Wow.
She did it.
How do you know?
The anklet's a dead giveaway. Nice girls don't wear jewelry below the waist.
It's a wonder that Jenny turned out as normally as she did.
Oh, that's Lou. Bob and Chip invited him over to watch the game.
Hello, oh gorgeous one, for whom I'd shave my eyeballs if that were thy wish.
Hi, Lou.
For that I get high Lou, that must be some book.
Detective story.
Oh, really? I like those. What's the scam?
Listen to this. He felt her hot breath on his neck as he bent down to examine the corpse.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, keep going.
You've got to help me, she begged. Malone is trying to frame me.
Come on, go on, go on.
I'm not gonna read you the whole book, Lou.
You know, you women are all alike. You give a guy a little taste, and as soon as his curiosity's aroused, bada beep, you shut the book on him.
I'll loan it to you when I'm through, okay?
Nah, forget it. Just let me know when a movie comes out.
You ought to try reading, Lou. You might like it.
Hey, I know how to read. I went to school, okay? What's it to you anyway?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean anything by it.
Hey, Lou, ready for the game?
Yeah, hey, bet.
Hey, Mom, we need some snacks.
I bet I know what goes great with baseball.
Apple pie.
Beef Wellington.
Oh, Mom, not again.
I think beef Wellington goes with hockey.
That's all I've got.
And she makes beef Wellington a lot?
3 times a day for the last week.
Oh, but it's not just any beef Wellington. It's Allie Barsky's individually wrapped beef Wellington made with Cousin Cabot's dough in a tube. One other one of those fabled fine and flaky products.
Speaking of flaky, what's with her?
Cousin Cabot is sponsoring a cook-off, and Allie made the finals.
If I win, I get my recipe printed in Cousin Cabot's country cookbook.
Congratulations.
Game starting, you guys.
Hey, come on, go Yanks.
Did you notice how defensive Lou got when I was teasing him about reading?
Yeah, I nearly bit your head off.
What, do you think I hit a sore spot?
Nah, I've seen him with Penthouse magazine. He must be able to read.
Boy, that Wellington looks great.
Better. It took all day to make.
Well, why don't you try and impress these doughboys with something simpler?
Like what?
Well, you could take some of that dough and wrap it around a hot dog and call it Cousin Cabot's Pigs in a Puff.
That smells so good. You mind my asking what it is?
Cousin Cabot's dough in a tube, beef Wellington.
Uh-huh.
And yours?
Cousin Cabot's croissant dogs. They're hot dogs rolled up in dough. My family just loves them.
You're kidding.
They happen to make a very fine and flaky snack.
Oh, I'm sure they do. It's just that my roommate suggested that I make them, and she called them pigs in a puff.
Pigs in a puff. Well, that's a really cute name, but I'm sure it's not the same thing at all. For example, does she put Cheese Whiz between her dogs and her dough?
No, she didn't think of that.
Well, there you are. My, that smells good. You mind telling me what that is?
Hi, how you doing? I am Kevin Cross, Cousin Cabot's creative consultant, and you are?
Allie Barsky, Cousin Cabot's compliant contestant.
Cute. Let's see. Barsky right here at the top of the list.
Are you one of the judges?
No, I'm putting the cookbook together. I'm just here to match names with recipes. Yours is called?
Cousin Cabot's Beef Wellington.
Very creative. You wouldn't believe some of the culinary catastrophes these contestants come up with. Try to top that.
Okay. Are you claiming their creative concoctions don't constantly command compliments?
Clever.
It's a curse.
You've got a good eye, too. I really like the way you've styled this plate. Size is right, the color is good, it's a perfect composition.
Thank you.
Are you an artist by any chance?
Does an art history major count?
Not for much. That's how I ended up as Cousin Cabot's creative consultant.
That's why I'm a caterer.
Ah, so you're an artist with food. I'll bet you throw a beautiful buffet.
Well, Well, I hate to boast, but I do my best.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have time to do bees with you. I gotta match up the rest of these names. But it was fun meeting you.
Well, you too.
Good luck. Hi, I'm Kevin Cross, and what is your recipe called?
Cousin Cabot's pigs in a puff.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. All right, who is it?
Man of your dreams.
Oh, if that were true, I would be afraid to go to bed at night. What are you here for, Lou?
I left my lucky Yanks cap over here last night.
Oh, right there it is.
Hey, what's with the PJs?
Oh, it's this book. Right after breakfast, I started reading it, and I haven't been able to put it down. The dick just got sapped, and the dame's on the lamb.
Ooh, sounds like it's turning out hot. Won't you read me some more?
I told you I'd give it to you as soon as I'm through.
Come on, just read to me till, like, somebody gets ice or the dick and the dame hit the sack.
Okay. The blood on her hands was as red as her lips.
So you never catch a woman like that wearing flannel.
Shh, quiet. Suddenly, he was... I don't know that word. Do you know it?
No, that is a tough one. Just skip it. Go on.
I have a better idea. My eyes are tired. Why don't you read it to me?
Oh, hey, sorry. Listen, I just thought of something I gotta do. I'll see you later.
You don't know how to read, do you, Lou?
What are you talking about?
You don't have to be defensive. That's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Look, if you're thinking I don't know how to read, you're nuts. That book's just got a lot of tough words in it like that other one.
Seized. The word was seized.
You knew it?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to find out whether you did.
I bet you feel pretty good now, huh? I mean, probably real superior.
I didn't do that to feel superior. I would genuinely like to help you.
I don't need any help, all right? I get by just fine. I do my job.
Well, how do you? I mean, don't you have to read notes from tenants? What about instructions how to fix things?
Yeah, well, if I can't figure it out, I can always trick some smart mouth like you into reading it for me.
Well, that just goes to show you that you are smart enough to learn to read yourself.
Look, I don't want to learn how to read, all right? You got it? So mind your own damn business.
Good going, McCardle.
You know, Kate, if you were a guy, I would have decked you.
You could learn to read, Lou.
Nah, it's too late.
It's not too late. You know, there's nothing stupid about not knowing how to read. The only stupid thing is not wanting to learn.
So you think you could teach me?
I'd like to try.
Okay.
G-E-E-K-B-A-I-T. All right, 95 points.
Geek bait? What is that?
It's what you call a guy who's a geek bait.
It's one step worse than being a geek.
I was worried about Lou's vocabulary.
Who really can't read?
I guess he dropped out of school when he was really young. He knows the alphabet and some words enough to get by, but he can't read a book all by himself.
So weird.
Yeah, I went to a bookstore and got him a bunch of books to get started. We're gonna have our first lesson tomorrow. There we go, all done. I win the game.
Acknard?
What's that?
That's one step worse than a geek bait.
She must take us for a couple of Acknards if she thinks we're gonna let her get away with that.
You wanna challenge it?
Hi, guess what? Guess what?
You won the contest, won the contest.
All right.
That's great, honey.
Well, I didn't win. I lost out to Pig in a Puff.
What?
So why all the excitement?
I did better than win. I got a job.
Got a job?
Well, consider it part of the business. I mean, the pay is great, and it's part-time, only for a month or so.
What are you going to be doing?
I am going to be making all of the food that they photographed for Cousin Cabot's Country Cookbook. I'm going to be published.
It's great, Mom. Your turn, Bob.
Hey, Chip, this is big stuff. So what do you say we celebrate?
Oh, thanks, honey, but I'm exhausted. I was thinking more on the lines of takeout.
You got it. What do you want me to pick up?
Mushu anything.
Come on, Chip.
Me? See you guys later.
Thanks, guys.
So who gave you the job?
Oh, his name is Kevin Cross. He's cute, he's smart, he's funny, he's handsome.
Oh, just my type.
Not really.
Really? Which one of those things don't I like?
Oh, no, you'd like him, but he's more my type than he is yours. Really? Yeah, well, anyway, I think he really liked the way that I prepared my entree, and I think he felt sorry for me because I didn't win the contest, and he came over afterwards and offered me this job.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. I'm really excited. Acknard? Anyway, he took me to a coffee shop afterwards, you know, to talk about my salary and everything. It's just that he's so
cute.
Yeah.
Allie, are you getting a crush on this guy?
Don't be ridiculous, Kate. I'm a married woman.
Married, not dead.
Just because I meet a cute guy does not mean I have a crush.
Well, I've counted 3 cutes in the last minute.
Please.
All right, let's put it this way. If Bob didn't exist and you were marooned on a desert island with Kevin,
I might let him take me to dinner. But Bob does exist.
Does Kevin know that Bob exists?
Well, the subject never came up, but I am wearing my Took it off this morning when I was up to my wrists in Wellington.
Uh-oh.
Don't be ridiculous. I'll go get my ring.
I am so excited that you asked me to help you learn to read. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, what's this?
This is the book that we're going to start with.
Oh, yeah? Who's the redneck on the cover?
He's not a redneck. That's Farmer Fred.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Lou, you didn't expect to start with Shakespeare, did you?
This is a baby book.
This is not a baby book. Farmer Fred's Farm. It's a classic in children's literature.
Yeah, do I look like a child to you?
I'll make you a deal. We'll start with this one. If it's too easy, then we'll move on to something else, okay? Come on, let's go.
Farmer Fred's Farm.
There you go.
How am I doing so far?
Very good. You're already on page 2. Now start reading.
Farmer Fred lives.
Farmer Fred lives.
Farmer Fred lives on a farm.
Right, great.
E-I-E-I-O.
Go on reading.
His farm is big.
Enough.
What?
See the GH at the end of that word? That's pronounced like an F.
If they want it to sound like an F, why don't they put an F there?
Well, usually they do, but the word enough is an exception. You'll get used to it. Go on.
His farm is big enough.
Kate, I'm going over to Eddie's. Oh, hi, Lou. How's it going?
Hey, terrific, kid.
Farmer Fred's Farm. I read that.
Don't be gone too long, okay? Go on reading. Take up where you left off.
Okay, yeah, where was I? Farmer Fred watched as the sexy milkmaid bent over to straighten the seam in her stocking.
Wow, must be a different Farmer Fred. See you guys later.
Lou.
Come on, Kate, look. You know, this is not for me, okay? Tell you the truth, I had enough of
You're
this.
doing great. You don't have to be embarrassed.
Look, I made a mistake, all right? This reading stuff is not for me.
You didn't even give Farmer Fred a chance.
I don't care if Farmer Fred gets run over by Tommy Tractor, okay?
Morning.
Oh, hi.
How are things in Cousin Cabot's country kitchen?
Fine and flaky so far.
Ready for curds and a crust?
Ready? Make sure that the mint sprigs stay centered.
I will.
Mind if I have a date?
Oh, Kevin, I don't date. Okay, the next time I open my mouth, stuff a big wad of dough in it, okay?
It was an easy mistake. So, why don't you date?
It annoys my husband.
You're married.
Yes, and I didn't mean to insinuate that you would want to go out with me.
No, hey, it's okay. I did want to go out with you. I was planning to ask you out to lunch today.
You were?
Yeah. I'm glad you made a fool out of yourself before I did.
Thank you.
So, what do you say? There's a great Thai place right around the corner. Nothing comes in a crust.
You still want to have lunch?
Well, I still have to eat, and now that it's not a date, I don't even have to pick up the check.
Morning.
Morning. You want some coffee?
Have they invented anything that wakes you up without caffeine or tastes like chocolate without the calories?
Gee, I don't think so.
Well, then, coffee it is. Where's Bob?
Oh, he's on his way back to Washington.
Oh. You don't happen to know if he took my book with him, do you?
If he did, no stewardess is safe.
What does that mean?
Well, it's just that he was reading the book when I got home last night, and it put him in an amorous mood.
Oh, lucky you. So, how's that job going?
Oh, you can stop using that tone of voice. Kevin knows I'm married, and he's been a perfect gentleman about it. He even took me out to lunch.
Oh, long lunch?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be, but we got to laughing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. I admit that there is an attraction there, but I'm not going to do anything that is going to jeopardize my relationship with Bob. So why am I feeling guilty?
You shouldn't. I'm just teasing you.
I know I shouldn't, so why do I?
You do?
Uh-huh.
You haven't said anything or done anything that gives him any indication that you're not happily married, have you?
Nothing, I swear.
Well, you'd never ever cheat on Bob.
Not even if Paul Newman came in here wearing the jeans he wore in HUD and ripped open his shirt and sang Misty for me.
Misty?
Well, if they'd never recorded that song, Chip might never have been born.
The point is, since you'd never cheat on Bob, no matter how much of a spark there is between you and this guy, you have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about.
Morning. Oh, hi, honey. Listen, I've got to go, but there's toast and juice and tons of fresh fruit in the fridge.
Okay, have a good day.
Thanks, honey. Bye, Kate.
Bye, Allie. This is what you're reading in school? The Silver Surfer?
Yeah, the Silver Surfer is really cool. Been reading those comics since I was a kid. Oh, how'd it go with Lou yesterday?
Oh, he hated Farmer Fred's guts.
Those books are pretty boring.
Well, you gotta start somewhere. He ought to be grateful that I didn't start him with C-Spot Run.
Why don't you just let Lou read comics? I did learn a lot more from the Silver Surfer than I ever did from Farmer Fred.
Yeah, but that... Do you know something, Chip? You're a genius. And to think that you were just one song away from never being born.
Hey, gorgeous. I got the proof sheets. They turned out great.
These are the pictures that we took yesterday?
Miniature versions, yeah. What do you think?
Well, it's hard to tell. They're so small.
No, look closer. They're terrific. See curds in a crust?
Oh, yeah. But you can hardly see any detail.
Sure you can. See the gingerbread man and woman? There's chemistry between them.
Chemistry?
Sure. See that come hither look in her icing?
You're crazy. Oh, but the pork tarts look good. Well, as good as pork tarts can look.
You smell good.
Baking powder.
Cousin Cabot's cologne.
Kevin, are these pictures of me?
Yeah, I had John snap a couple while you weren't looking. I thought you might want a memento.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh,
Look at this one.
And so I quit.
First you tell me that you're guilty about something that you haven't done, and then you tell me that you quit your job because your hands touched?
It was more than that.
More than your hands touched?
Well, it was the way I felt when I was next to him. Warning bells were going off in my head. And it's noisy enough in there already.
Do you really think that something would have happened if you had stayed?
No. But if you care enough about your relationship, you won't do anything to tempt fate. What you do is you get a new copy of Misty, and then you take the first shuttle to Washington in the morning.
Smart girl. Oh, Allie, would you mind leaving us alone in the living room for a minute?
Who's that?
That's Lou. I'll tell you the whole story later. Hi, Lou.
Hey, you said something was broken up here?
Oh, yeah, that was just a lie to get you to come up.
If this is about Farmer Fred, forget it.
I want to apologize for that. That was so stupid of me to think that you'd be interested in reading a children's book.
I don't want to read any book, period.
I don't blame you.
No?
No, I mean, why should you be interested if her eyes were black as gunpowder as she aimed the .38?
I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work.
Any last requests, she purred?
I'm leaving now.
And as if reading his mind, she turned toward him, wet her soft, sensuous lips, and carefully, but deliberately, began unbuttoning her blouse. Slowly, one pearl button at a time. You want to take it from there?
He had
Mired.
Admired her
supple.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Her supple thighs?
Thighs.
I thought you said GH was like an F.
Yeah, but in this case, it's silent.